Hey guys, it's your girl Jen back with another video. This look that I'm doing today is very dramatic yet kind of simple. We have a lot of black smoke going on with a little gold glitter highlight, and there's like a hint of brown in there. But let me just get started. Of course, we're going to start with the primer on our lids, and I'm using Urban Decay's Primer Potion. Just going to put that all over my lid, up to the brow bone, and a little bit under for whatever shadow I use under. So now we're going to use the MAC paint pot, and when I use MAC paint pot, I like to use a synthetic brush because it just helps spread it. This I'm going to use pretty much all over the main lid, carry it up a little bit on the sides and kind of blend it out. Because if you can see, this look is kind of going up. For my highlight, I'm going to use Dazzlelight. This is a MAC shade. I'm just going to put that right under the brow and in the corner. Then we're going to get to the main color, which is black, and I'm using MAC's Carbon. I am going to use a shader brush, pack the color on as much as I can, and then just start off in the base. This I'm going to have to repeat this step a couple of times because you're trying to build intensity with the color. Packing it on along the lid and bringing it up a little bit as we go. But as we come up, you want to fade it out a little bit. Just soften it as you go up. I'm gonna pack it one more time just to build the color, make it nice and dark. Gonna follow it up along the sides because, like I said, it goes kind of up an angle, and bring it in a little bit here. So I'm gonna go with the fluffy brush. Just soften the edges a little bit. Don't worry too much about the shape on the outside because you can always clean that up with like a makeup wipe. And as you can see, I'm kind of blending it in with the highlight. Don't want that to look too sharp either, so you want to kind of blend where the black starts and where the highlight begins. So once you're satisfied with that, I would take the color that I'm using is Twinks. This is also matte color, but any kind of sparkly or shimmery brown would work. Just gonna go with a little bit more of a fluffier brush. Blend that on top of the black around the edges. I am gonna go in with a little bit more black so it can be just as dark on the other side. Once again, I'm gonna take my shader brush. Just pack that color on again. Bring it up a little bit more. We're building intensity. You don't really want to start off with like a lot of black and then have to worry about blending it. You want to start little by little and then soft it out. I think we're pretty good right there. So once again, I'm going to take a fluffy brush, soften out the edges a little bit. And then I'm going to go over it again with the brown. Now, the brushes that I'm using, they're MAC brushes, but you don't have to only use MAC brushes. Like I said, the main brush that I am using, let me just show you guys real quick. It's a shader brush. It's a little small compact brush, which is good for picking up color. And I'm using 2 blending brushes. One a little bit smaller and the other one is a little bit bigger. I know CVS has these, I believe the brand is called Beauty of Essence. Their brushes are pretty good and they're pretty cheap. So like I said, now that I'm done smoothing out the black, I'm gonna go over a little bit with the brown around the edges just to soften it out. And this part is kind of it's pretty simple. Just a matter of blending. Also gonna go with the end of the shader brush. Take a little bit of that black and bring it along the bottom of the lash line. Making sure that it connects to the top of here. Follow that midway. As you can see, the gold is going to come in there. Then I'm going to take the gold. This liner is called Pure Show. This is a MAC liner. It's fairly new. Superslick liquid eyeliner. This is one of their newer liners. And I'm just going to take it from the inner corner and take it a little bit past where I ended the black, so it could kind of look like it blended a little bit, being that you can't really do that much blending with the liquid liner. Gotta be real careful with these things because when they get in your eye, they burn. And I'm also going to use the liner to fill in this area that we highlighted. My hand is probably blocking, you guys can't see it, but I'm going to fill it in like so. Now, because we don't want it to look so sharp right there, I am going to take the brush that I was using, the smaller fluffy brush, dab a little bit of black over it so it can kind of look like the colors fade into it. You want to be mindful to kind of let this dry a little bit because as you can see it's kind of spreading. Intensify the look a little bit more, I'm gonna take a black liner. Any black liner is fine. Any black liner, I should say, that's safe for the waterline. Just fill it in the waterline. And then we are gonna use lots and lots of mascara. Now I'm using the Rimmel Day to Night. Basically, you have the smaller brush, or just like a regular everyday, or you can pull it up by the black part and you get the fuller. So I'm just gonna start with the smaller one and brush through. This look will look great with false lashes. But since I'm using my own, I am going to pack on lots and lots of mascara. I'm going to go over it with the more volumizing side. Main products that we use was the black shadow, the highlight a little bit, and the brown shadow. And then of course to add that pop to it, we did the glitter liner. All these products you can find on MAC's website, except for the mascara that we use. I believe everything else was MAC. What you can also do with the Dazzlelight, you can use it as a highlight right here. And down the bridge of the nose.